Lakers got the Utah Jazz tomorrow in Utah. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm really trying to break down a Lakers versus Utah Jazz game. No, you guys have been talking about all these different trade rumors, who the Lakers should target, and I'm here to tell you that I'm actually in the belief that the Lakers shouldn't do anything. And I'll explain why. But before I do, the beautiful Pechanga Resort Casino. You already know I have to talk about it. You can play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. Look, your boy, holidays are around. I might have to go step foot up in Pechanga Resort Casino. But let's get to it. We already understand how the Lakers defense has been throughout this season so far. Christmas is right around the corner. They got the big matchup right there. That's going to be another test to see where the Lakers are at against the Houston Rockets. They got this schedule right now. Jazz, Clippers, and then the Phoenix Suns again. Games that they should win. Just like how they had that easy stretch last time, Lakers have a chance to go 3-0. 3-0. And keep on stacking up wins, keep on being in that top three race in the Western Conference. But the only way the Lakers have a chance, in my eyes, in my personal opinion, to compete with a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder, they have to improve their defense. And we saw glimpses of that in that third quarter, specifically against the Phoenix Suns. Jared Vanderbilt came in the mix. I've been real critical of Jared Vanderbilt only because my biggest concern is what is he going to provide for the Lakers offensively. In a game like the Phoenix Suns where it was scrappy, offenses for both teams weren't getting going, the Lakers are getting second chance after second chance opportunities. They were able to capitalize on some of those, and that's where you see in the margin of the lead increase. And why the Lakers were on a 24-0 scoring run because of those hustle plays. Vanderbilt getting in there, diving on the floor for loose balls, getting there for offensive rebounds. Jake LaRavia diving on the floor. His shot wasn't going, but he didn't let that dictate his defense. Offense did not dictate his defense. So that's what we're getting into. Okay, how can the Lakers enhance this team to where they can compete against a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder? Hell, to even compete with the Denver Nuggets or the San Antonio Spurs, who are red hot right now. My biggest thing is, okay, get a guy like Herb Jones. But when you look at his money, you look at the Pelicans, they just gave him a contract extension. You look at the assets that the Lakers got. Are the Pelicans going to be willing to make a deal right now for a guy they just gave a contract extension to? Maybe. But if you add Herb Jones and no telling who you're going to have to give up, some expiring contracts, maybe Gabe, maybe Vando, maybe Dalton Connect, you know they're going to ask for a pick. Do you really want to get rid of that pick right now? Is Herb Jones that one guy that's going to take a leap into this Lakers team to compete with the Oklahoma City Thunder? I don't know, because they still have holes between Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves defensively. So that's where the whole thing is at, is be patient. Be patient. JJ Redick, the new Lakers ownership that's coming in, the ownership group with Mark Walter, Andrew Friedman, all those guys, you understand, they got a plan. They have a plan going into this Lakers team. And there's no need to give up all those assets to acquire one guy to think that you can make a difference. If that one guy you truly believe can help this Lakers team get that leap into actually competing and make it to the Western Conference Finals or a chance to make it to the NBA Finals, then you pull the trigger. However, if that move is real iffy and like, Kenny, yes, maybe, then don't do it. Don't do it. The Lakers are going to have a lot of spending come this offseason. Look at all the expiring contracts on the roster between Rui, Gabe Vincent, Vanderbilt. There's a lot of expiring contracts on this team. A lot of team options, a lot of player options between Marcus Smart, between Deondre Ayton. Like, this Lakers team is going to be different. Hell, we haven't even mentioned Austin Reeves, who could potentially walk. We know he wants to remain a Laker, but where I'm getting at is this is going to be a whole different Lakers team next season. There's one guaranteed guy on this Lakers team, and I remember Brian Windhorst going on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show saying it. Luka Doncic is the one person you can guarantee, and JJ Redick, because they gave him a contract extension as well. So that's who you know. And I'm not saying to punt the season. I want to make sure that is clear. I'm not saying punt the season, give up. There's no need. Just wait. Just get ready for next year. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is JJ Redick can still have a game plan to get the most out of these guys to see if they still can correct the defensive issues. We've seen glimpses of it in that second half. I understand it's the Phoenix Suns, who already have beaten the Lakers this season. But what I'm getting at is there's no need to be too eager to make a move, knowing that you have a plan already in store. You can try to build a great team around Luka Doncic. You understand what you need that will fulfill Luka Doncic and his defensive woes, all that different types of stuff. Remember, this is going to be a different Lakers team come the next offseason. A lot of expiring contracts, a lot of ways to see how can they build the most competitive team and bring in a lot of athleticism, bring in a lot of wing guys, bring in a lot of guys who can play in two different ways, meaning run up and down the court, get in transition, but also can slow it down, get a good shot. That's what Lakers need. They got to be able to play in two different ways. Whew. That's what I'm saying. Just be patient. There's no need to rush. There's no need to rush. There's a reason why they got Mark Walter. He has an vision. He implemented what he did with the Dodgers. It took time, but guess what? Look where the Dodgers are at right now. Back to back, and they're already trying to get back World Series titles. Implement that same game plan to the Los Angeles Lakers and bring in nothing but championships. I understand the Lakers only compete for championships. But remember, if that one player you miss on that, all of a sudden, okay, how are we going to restructure this team again, adding in that one player? I saw memes of Keon Ellis for the Sacramento Kings and Malik Monk. Don't do it. Get out of that business. I saw the trade proposal of a guy, of a beat writer, saying that the Kings can offload of them two, and then Lakers are going to get rid of Dalton Connect and Jared Vanderbilt and 2 picks to make it work. No, there's no need to do all that just for those 2 guys. Remember, it has to be a guy you truly believe can make a significant enhancement to this Lakers team. With that being said, Lakers got to focus on the game tomorrow against the Utah Jazz. We'll talk a little bit about that right after that. My partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
Lakers, Jazz, tomorrow. Shall I say, there's no reason why the Lakers should not come out with the W tomorrow against the Utah Jazz. There is no reason why they can't. And I get it. The Jazz play hard. They're a well-coached team. They're going to play hard. But the Lakers can't come out with that same energy that they had against the Phoenix Suns in that first half. They need to come with that energy that they had against the Phoenix Suns in that third quarter. Right from the start. There's no need to be off to a slow start. And honestly, there's no need for you to break down this game even more. Because the Lakers should not have that much trouble as going in against a team like the Utah Jazz. So with that being said, I'm looking at the Lakers to go beat the Utah Jazz, beat the Clippers, and then get another game against the Phoenix Suns and get that one as well. Stack up your wins. Keep on staying atop the top 3 in the Western Conference. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We out.